baby. How you doing, baby? It is Jungle Juliet once again. I'm sorry that I was gone for so long, but you know how it goes. My 2-year-old is right here and he's trying to get all up in the area for some reason. Before I was trying to record this, for some reason my camera keeps just going black, and like I don't know why that's happening, especially it shouldn't be happening while I'm recording, so I don't know. But anyway, I showed you guys a little clip in here in the beginning, and it's basically everything I'm going to use today. So if you hadn't noticed already and you hadn't read the title, I'm going to be making slime. I actually don't even know what I'm doing because I've never made slime before. Should be interesting. So the only thing that I've actually done in advance is I've made the borax solution. So I think I have just about everything there is to use to make the slime. I don't really know how to, but I will be trying my hand at it today. We'll see how it goes. All right, y'all, so I moved you to a better camera angle for me to be able to do all of this. I had a table tripod, but children, let's go ahead and do this. Let's do it. So I've read in a couple of my little researches here, read that there's supposed to be some contact solution. I don't really know, but I went and got some. Let's get it out here. Y'all know I like to wear contacts. This is probably the first time that y'all have seen me without my contacts. Contact solution, that right there, that's the good stuff, I guess. I don't know what's the best stuff to actually make slime with. And if there's like a glare or anything, I do apologize. There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, baby. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do the regular slime, then I'm gonna try some clear slime because I got a few add-ins, a few little glitters and stuff. These are pretty big bowls, but also got some of these like throwaway foam bowls as well. So we'll go ahead and use one of these for our first go round. How about it? Okay, so the website that I'm looking at is called Home Science Tools, and I don't really see any measurements. Oh, there's some measurements, okay. In one bowl, mix an ounce of glue. That's about 1/4 of the glue bottle. So let's do that. I'll use these instead. I'll use my little measuring spoons. All right, there's the glue. And let's pour about 1/4 of that, which I don't know how much 1/4 is. That looks about right. 1/4 of this little bottle, I guess. So about 1/4. Looking at it in light, it's not really looking like 1/4. Let me pour a little more. So the first one I'm going to try is without the contact solution. I'm going to try the borax solution that I've mixed here. It's looks clear, but it's actually, you know, got this solution mixed into it. It says here, after you add that, you also have to add a 1/4 cup of water to the solution. Okay, so I'm going to go get a 1/4 cup of water. Be right back. So I went ahead and added that 1/4 cup of water there. Now, if we want colored slime, we should add food coloring to the glue and water mixture. So let's make this blue. Let's make this blue slime. We'll add 1, 2 drops. I don't know. 3 drops. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's get one of my little mixing spoons here. Stir that around. I see here that it says that you should probably use like a wooden spoon, but I don't plan ahead. I mixed this. How about some small talk? Did you guys see that Liza just, you know, had an interview from Vogue? Isn't that freaking awesome? I just love her. Shout out to Liza Koshy. I hope you ever get to watch this at some point in time. Ooh, that turned a pretty like baby blue color. Look at that. It's very pretty. It's pretty, huh? 1 second. My 2-year-old is reaching his little hand up here. Okay, so that looks like it's pretty well incorporated there. Okay, so now it says to add a 1/4 cup of sodium tetraborate slash borax to the solution and to the glue and water mixture and stir slowly. The slime should begin to form immediately. So let's see how that goes. Got my 1/4 cupper here. I hope this doesn't look blurry. Because I messed around with the camera settings before. Oh, okay, there, it came in focus. But I messed around with camera settings before because it was turning off randomly for some reason. Alright, so here's a 1/4 cup of the borax solution. This says it should instantly turn into slime. Okay, so Y'all see that? How thickly it's thickening? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh. So I think I might have done it here. We'll stir it some more just to try to get it fully incorporated there. It looks really cool right now. Oh, that's my phone. Look at that. Oh no, Gia did it. Nice. Kind of nervous about sticking my fingers in it. Okay, so after you stir slowly, consistency has changed. Yeah, stir as much as you can, then dig and knead with your hands until it gets less sticky. This is a messy experience, but it's necessary because it allows the two compounds to bond completely. Don't worry about any leftover water in the bowl, just pour it out. When not in use, store the slime in a plastic bag in the fridge to prevent mold. Alright, so we've got something happening here. It does look a little watery though. So it looks a little watery. Look at that. It shouldn't be dripping like that, I don't think. So, stirring. So let's add a little bit more of the borax. I don't know, should I stir some more? We'll try that. Let's stir a little more here. Stirring. Oop, I don't want to spill it. I wasn't looking. Stirring. It's still a little watery. Let's add a little bit of the borax solution because this seems really watery. My apologies. It always happens around here. Like I said, you're gonna see a lot of interruptions. Anyway, so basically we've got weird consistency as of right now. Still very pretty blue color, but it's not really sliming up. Like, it's very, very watery. Look at that. It's supposed to be, it was looking like it was turning into slime, and then it's not. So let's add some more of the solution. Gonna add, it gets really stringy, so we're gonna add not exactly a fourth of a cup more, but more. Let's see how that does. Am I just supposed to use the powder? Because this is not working. Yes, this is not working at all. You see that? It's super, super runny. Not even making slime right now. How did it go from sliming up to not sliming anymore? Am I doing this wrong? Is that not enough borax in that water? Must not be. Well, we're gonna try again, shall we? Since this is such a freaking flop. There's nothing. There should be a multitude of slimy bits on my hands. And it's nothing but watery, weird sliminess. Let's try again, shall we? Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. I went and poured out my water there. I'm going to add some more of the borax to this water to see if that is gonna help at all. How about it? Let's see if that works. So I really want this to be slime. A tablespoon. A full tablespoon to my water. Okay? And we're gonna stir it in there. I'm gonna stir it in there.
That looks like sugar. That borax.
It's not sugar.
Looks like it.
Alright, so let's stir that in there. Stir. I think Karina Garcia, how do you do this? Basically, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna give it another shot with a more potent borax solution because I added a tablespoon of borax powder to it. Or maybe we're gonna try experiment, fudge it, fluke it. So, glue, adding it to the bowl. A little more. Okay, now we're going to 4th cup of water. I forgot the water, dang it. We need to do this. It's gotta work. Might, you know, just try to find a different recipe. Not saying nothing bad about home science tools. I don't really know nothing about it. Like, this is not fully incorporating. All right, so maybe it's because I'm using this plastic bowl. Put it through the plastic bowl. This is the solution of the glue and the water, the 4th cup of water. So let's see how this goes now. It says to add the food coloring right now. I might wait till
Is that food
we'll see.
coloring?
We'll see. Okay. So I'm not gonna add the food coloring right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add the borax solution, and then once it forms slime, I will incorporate. No, that'll be messier. Screw it. I'm going to put some green food coloring in the solution of the water and the glue. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's stir it up. Look at that. Oh. That's some pretty light green. Light green. Let's have a little bit more green because it looks really light. 2 more drops. I'm getting it all over myself. Stirring, 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 stirring. It's a little darker, not much. Sorry. A 4th, okay. 4th of a cup. 4th of a cup of the borax solution.
That's 1/4.
Added to our slime. Now it says to stir slowly. Look at that. Maybe that's what we needed, was a little more borax. It's becoming a little more thick than it was before. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, looks like we did it here. Okay, we're gonna stir a little more here. Stir it up. It says just to get your hands in there, so I do that until it's not wet anymore. So let's try. Ew. Okay. Alright, so just a minute. Let me get it off the spoon. Ah! There it is. Knead it. It says to knead it.
Is it getting?
Oh my god.
Oh, the springs. That's nice.
Look at that. Oh my god. It's still really, really sticky. Okay. 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 That might not have been a good idea. Look at what's happening. Okay. Be back in a second after I clean this off my hands. Okay, so let's try that the 3rd time. This time I've switched to a glass bowl because I think that might work a little better. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't see anywhere where it says to use a plastic bowl or a styrofoam bowl or a glass bowl. So I'm just going to use a glass bowl just in case to see what happens there. And then we're going to discard the water and put it over here to the side and see how that works. So, glue. You definitely can see that a little better, says my son over here to the side. Then you got to put some water in here. So I'm going to get some water. It's got the borax solution in it already. Some of this water. It just seemed like too much water before, so a little less water. And now we stir it up. Okay. Looks a little different than it did in the other bowl, seriously. Okay, it's stirring it up, incorporating. Pretty well incorporated there. Okay, so now that that's did, let's do some red this time for the 3rd attempt. 3 times always works for me for some reason. Oh wait, no, that's orange. That's red. This is yellow? I don't know if it's yellow or orange. The top is yellow, but it looks orange, so we're gonna say it's yellow, I guess. And stir it up. Yeah, that's definitely yellow. That's pretty. That's a pretty yellow. It's gonna be a weird looking slime.
Pretty. It looks like glue. It's because it is glue.
Alright, so that's that. Let's stir it in there pretty well, I believe. So when we actually put in the borax solution, I'm going to like pour the water off into one of these other bowls and see if we can just knead what we have left, because I think that's why it stays all watery. Trial and error, people. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so let's do this now. Wait, first we gotta stir this up a bit. Stir it up a bit because... Okay, so I poured it in there. Stirring it in. All right. Yeah, look at that. Okay, look at that. It's really working now. Before, I think it was like a problem with the actual bowl I was using, because now it's working. So I think it really was the styrofoam bowl I was using, because that looks a lot more together than the other 2 attempts that I've tried. So let me pour the water off into a different bowl here. Turn the water off. Go into another bowl. Now it says to knead it. So let's do that. Look at that. Yeah, it looks a lot better than it did before. What does it mean by knead? Does it mean just kind of do this? Look, it's not sticking to my hands. That's cool. It does feel very soft and wet, like it said it would at first. Just to keep kneading it is what it said to do. So we're gonna keep kneading it.
The judge's not.
Look at that. It is becoming more pliable. Look at that. That's cool.
Is it soft?
It did it. I did it.
I knew you could do it.
That's nice. So, yep. This is definitely slime now. I will give this off to the boys. Oh, it tore. It's tearing very easily. Children want to take the slime, but they can't have it yet.
No.
This is awesome. I've seen these videos where there's a girl and she's like messing with the slime, and this is what she does. She's like doing this, and then she, well, hers is a lot more slimy than mine, so she like does that, and then she does that. Then she just folds it over on itself and does it again. I actually seen Karina Garcia do that too.
That sounds.
But this is pretty. So this is the finished product of the first slime that I was able to make. It looks really cool, very slime-like. Yeah. I'm gonna make fluffy slime. I'm gonna make fluffy slime. Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging in there, baby. These little bitty hands around my neck. It's not a ghost. It's my baby. He's around my neck. Things. Any other suggestions that you might have, put it in the comments down below. I would love to see your suggestions, and maybe one day I'll try. Now I'm going to start by making a whole new borax solution, because the other one did not want to dissolve correctly, and I do need this to be able to dissolve when the kids start making theirs. Okay. For some reason my camera just kind of decided to turn off, because I've been recording for over 20 minutes trying to get this straight. So now we are going to try our hand at some fluffy glue. It says we need an entire 8 ounces of glue. Why the crap do we need all that? We don't need all that. And a cup and a half of shaving cream. We don't need all of that. This is only 4 ounces. I'm not using a whole. Anyway, we're gonna adjust that. We're gonna use 4 ounces. We're not even gonna use that much. We're gonna use half this bottle. Mixed food coloring and baking soda. Baking soda.
Baking soda.
Oh, why do we need baking soda? Oh. I have baking powder. I don't have baking soda. At least I don't think I do. This murky slime is freaking me out. Feels weird. So we're supposed to be using warm water with our borax. I just used cold water. It didn't even matter to me. That's probably the reason why it's not dissolving.
PVA school glue. So just take half a cup of the glue and I use this glue, and then just add this to the bowl.
So I think you can do that either way. I don't think there's like a...
And now for the ingredient that is going to make our slime really fluffy and airy and light. Just take half a cup of shaving cream and add this to the glue. And I love this part because it looks like whipped cream. You need half a cup of foaming hand wash. You need 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Add in a couple of pumps of body lotion or hand lotion, and this is just going to make our...
Dude. She doing too much. So what I'm gonna do is basically, I'm gonna try to make this fluffy slime. I put in the water already. And I'm gonna stir in, not the borax solution, I'm gonna stir in this shaving cream.
What's the shaving cream?
So first I'm gonna stir this up. I'm gonna stir this Julie right sure up and get all of that water incorporated with my glue.
I'm using regular White Elmer's glue, half a cup of water, and 3 to 4 cups of shaving cream. You can spray it directly in and eyeball it, but the mom and me really needed to measure it out.
So shout out to WhatsUpMoms. I'm using your recipe for this fluffy slime. So here, as you can see, we have our shaving cream, and like she said, I'm gonna go ahead and eyeball it. Here's the shaving cream aspect.
Shaving cream. Wow.
She said 3 to 4 cups. I don't know how many cups that is. There's that. Okay. And then we're supposed to, whoo, that smells very manly. So after we get that in, we're supposed to pour in some contact solution. So, all right, so gotta squirt it in.
Looks like a spider.
Like so. Whee. Okay, that's 1 tablespoon.
2 tablespoons.
And squirting some more of that in there. 2 tablespoons.
Solution 1 tablespoon at a time, and stir it together.
So she still used borax in hers, which I heard somewhere that you don't even have to use borax when you're doing the fluffy slime, to just use the contact solution. But I'm gonna go ahead and try her way since I do like her. I like her, I don't know why. I'm gonna stir this in a little more, get a little more incorporated. So then she said to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of borax. Look at this, it's sticking to me like crazy. I'm trying to get some of the whipped cream out of my measuring spoon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean the spoon up a bit, and then I'm going to add some of this borax solution. And my finger, oof. Give me a minute, be right back. So I just added the 3 tablespoons. I just added the 3 tablespoons of borax solution. Okay, right, I stirred it first. So let's go ahead and stir this. I actually am seeing it start to incorporate here to get really, oh, look at that. Okay, so I'm getting very excited. It's starting to stick to me. So it's fluffy, I love it. And it's like a cloud. So it's really wet. I'm still gonna jump in there and try to get it to really, said to play around with it. And I don't think it's supposed to be this wet, but it's so fluffy. Slime, fluffy, fluffy slime, I love it. Oh my God, look at that, it's so awesome. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some of this, which is actually just the slime attaching to me. I'm gonna try to get that off my hands, and then I'm gonna come back to this. Be right back.
Welcome.
I went and I cleaned up my hands a bit. See? So let's try to mess around with it a bit more. So, not as much of the shaving cream mixture is coming off on my hands. It's awesome. Look at this, is so cool. Besides the very, very potent smell of men's shaving cream, this is awesome. This is amazing. I see why it's, you know, so freaking popular. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, since this is more slimy consistency than our other one, I'm gonna try to add some jewels to it. Okay. So when I'm all done, my kids are actually going to come over here and do their own little slime projects.
Slime project, yeah.
You hear my kids? They're crazy. So I'm gonna sprinkle a few of my little jewels in here. I don't know what impact that's gonna have, but I put a few little jewels in there. I might as well add a little bit of glitter. I can't open it.
I can open it for you if you want me to.
Wait, one second. Let me try to. There we go. And I add some.
So we're making slime. I'm ready to do it.
Glitter. Because my son really wants the blue glitter to be in the fluffy slime. Look at that.
Oh my god. Mama, don't look back.
It's so cool.
Why does it smell like man?
So this is definitely like cloud slime, and I am loving it. A few of the little jewels came through, but of course I don't know why I thought they would be like very prominent in this. I'm trying to get it in focus so you can see where I kind of added a few of the jewels. You can see a few of the little jewels that I added here and there. But yeah, this is really awesome. It's really fun. Now I'm gonna hand this fluffy slime off to my.
No, me.
I'm gonna continue to try to get this ratio right. Me and my kids are gonna mess around with this in a little bit. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave me a comment down below, leave me a like, turn on, go ahead and subscribe if you like what you see today. Of course, you're gonna see a lot more of me from here on out, and I know I've said that before. Like I was saying, I hope that you like this video. If you did, please subscribe, like up this video, go ahead and show me some love, show me your comment or whatever, give me some ideas of what you would like to see. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace.